percentage. I can't really say what the numbers is, but a certain percentage of Israelites. And I'm not talking about, you know, I'm talking about the brothers that's really in this truth, that got the true doctrine, right? The hopeful members of the elect. They're going to be put to death, man. Just like you're going to have a percentage of brothers that's going to receive spiritual power. Okay? All right, go ahead.
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Right, and that's the only reason why you people hate us. You hate us because we're preaching in the name of Yahushua. Now, if we was out here talking about Jesus this and Jesus that, Jesus love everybody, Jesus died for everybody, you people won't have a problem with us. But because we're preaching the truth, because we're preaching the truth, and we're bringing out the true name of God's Son, which is Yahushua, and bringing out his true characteristics and how he don't love everybody,
that's right,
and how he's not bringing peace to this earth, then that's why you people hate us, man.
Right.
We're hated by all nations for his name's sake.
Right. You're enemies of the Most High, man.
Right. You made yourselves adversaries because of the truth. See, it's a scarcity of truth in America. America was founded on lies. And all you people know that. Your life is a lie. All you people, man. All you stupid ass Americans, your life is a lie.
That's right.
Get Ecclesiastes 1:18. You niggas don't know nothing. You fucking white people don't know nothing. You foreigners don't know nothing. None of you people know anything. Your life is a lie. You have been lied to. You're lied to by the media, magazines, religion, music videos, colleges, okay, the school system. All you people, man, all you people have been deceived. Which it makes sense for you people to be deceived. Which makes sense for you people to be deceived because the person who controls this country is the deceiver. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And devil means deceiver. Talk about these so-called white people. Let's bring it out. Ecclesiastes 1:18.
Ecclesiastes 1:18, it says, for in much wisdom is much grief.
Right, in much wisdom is much grief. That's why we mad, man.
Yep.
That's why we mad. That's why we upset, because in much wisdom is much grief. See, we got wisdom. We know what's going on in America. We know what's coming. We know what these white people are about. We know how dangerous our people are. How we got to stay the fuck away from them. Right. We know what's about to come to the society. And that shit makes you upset, bro. Right. You know how they say, I can't even think of the saying right now, but let's say if your girl committing adultery on you, right? Now, you know she committing adultery on you, but you really don't know.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You don't see it.
Right, you don't really see it, and you know y'all still cool, getting along, whatever, but in the back of your mind, you know something happened. Versus, you actually know, you got the fucking video, you got the texts, yep. You gonna be so fucking grieved in your spirit, you're not gonna want to deal with that at all.
Yep. It's just like in this knowledge, in this faith, we have so much faith in all the things that says in the Bible, all this destruction, our salvation, we have faith that that's gonna happen, even though it's not happening now.
Right.
You know?
And we got wisdom of knowing what's about to come, man. We know it's gonna get real hectic out here. People are really gonna starve, man.
Yep.
Okay, the military is gonna be out here killing people. We gonna be literally homeless, bro. Going from this place to that place.
Yeah, it's just,
had to live in the woods and shit like that.
We shall be pilgrims.
Yeah, that's right, bro. We shall be pilgrims on the earth. Yep. And this shit, it grieves your spirit. Even though we got faith, it still grieves your spirit. When you think about this, and this is the wisdom we got, and if you people know that, then you will be in the same spirit. If you had a bit of understanding, you probably would be in the same spirit. All right, keep going.
Ecclesiastes 1:18, it says, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Right, so the more you learn about what's really happening in this world, the more you increase your sorrow. Because before I got in the truth, I was just a happy go. All I wanted to do was get high every day, run around, chase dots, get money, bro. That's all I wanted to do. But now it seems, because I know the truth and I know actually what's going on, and how I know that these white people, much they smile on their face, they really don't care about us. I know we can't change all of our people. I know that I cannot trust my woman. I can't trust any woman. I know that my children are going to be susceptible to what's the wickedness of the society. Yeah. That shit grieves your spirit, bro. Yep. You wake up mad in the morning. When you actually figure out what employment is all about. At first, before you actually know what it's about, I'm about to get this money. I'm going to work, I'm getting this money, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's why niggas say the attitude. Nigga, you can say, I'm working for the white man all you want. I'm getting money. But then when you come into the truth and you actually know what it's really about, this shit is slavery, man. When you go to work at 9 to 5, that shit is slavery.
An employee is a slave.
That's right, an employee is a slave, man. So now you on a job and you mad as fuck, like, yo, 12 hours, and then I ain't even getting paid the same day. The Bible says you're supposed to get paid before the sun goes down.
Yeah.
That shit grieves your spirit. You want to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we're collateral to the currency. The currency don't mean nothing. Your government's telling you to use it until they tell you that the dollar's dropped. They can drop it tomorrow.
Right.
But you people believe in the dollar bill. It's not real. You people are. That's why you got Social Security and a birth certificate, man.
Right.
Because you're owned. You're property. You're like a farm animal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they're gonna brand you like one. It's not.
Yeah. Exactly. No, you got that.
Yep.
No, you got it. I was just saying that.
The brother that said something. I don't even know if he, quote what he said, but he was saying that we're collateral.
Yeah.
Now, you got people don't understand how these FRNs get into society. We're actual collateral.
Yeah.
Because what happens is the department of, because the money is coming from the Federal Reserve Bank. Okay, the money is coming from the Federal Reserve Bank. Now, what happens is the Department of Commerce, they take those birth certificates and shit to the Federal Reserve Bank and they say, listen, we need X amount of dollars to put in rotation, and we're going to be able to give you that back. Look at this birth certificate. This guy, he's going to break all his money back because he's going to have to get a job. Okay, he's going to have to buy a license. He's going to have to fucking pay taxes, and so eventually they'll get that money back. But they get all this money that they get that's being printed out. It comes from your birth certificate, man.
Yeah,
because of your birth certificate.
Your Social Security card's tied up to a bank account.
That's right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
A Federal Reserve Bank.
Yep.
That's right, bro. And a lot of people don't even know that the Social Security number is your fucking account number, bro.
Yeah.
It's your account number.
Yep.
Your Social Security number is really tied to a Federal Reserve Bank, bro.
Got a precept too.
Go ahead.
Where is that located?
Zephaniah 1:11. It says, "How ye inhabitants of Maktesh."
Right, Maktesh, what is like your modern day Wall Street.
Exactly.
Okay, it was a place of commerce in the ancient world. Go ahead.
It says, "How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchants, people are cut down."
Right, that's all you bankers. Okay, all you stock marketers, you're about to be cut down because your economy is about to crash. Only reason why I'm still afloat because these elite banking families, they putting money into the stock market.
Yeah.
You know, they keeping it alive, if you will.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, "All they that bear silver are cut off."
Right, all you people that's got stocks and bonds. Go ahead.
It's like it says, "And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lease."
Could jump to that verse. Verse.
What, 10?
Yeah.
It's like, when we read 10 to 11.
Just read verse 10.
Zephaniah 1:10. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate,
Right.
and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills."
Right, talking about listen, your stock market is going to crash, and then your economy is going to crash.
Yep.
And it's to get Deuteronomy 28 and 68. So you people got to understand, we're not just angry for no reason, man. The Bible tells us to remember the iniquities of Edom, man. To remember what these people did to us. That's why I got that scripture, and much wisdom is much grief, and the more you increase knowledge, the more you increase sorrow. See, our people, though, they don't really understand the magnitude of how they got to America. They know we were on slave ships, but they don't really actually understand how serious it is.
They don't know that was them.
Right.
Exactly, bro.
Or they say stupid shit like, "Oh, your ancestors were in slavery, you weren't there."
Right.
You come from their loins.
That's right, bro. And really, like the brother said, it was us.
Yeah.
It's us coming back in the reincarnation because we come back every third and fourth generation.
Yeah.
They say, well, you weren't the one. Why you always complaining? You weren't the one spitting cotton.
Really, we were. The Bible tells you reincarnation. You know?
That's too deep for these people.
Yeah.
Bring it out, bro.
So that was us.
Deuteronomy 20.
Yeah.
Us?
Yeah.
Us first?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and we're in Egypt too.
Yeah, come.
We just keep getting reincarnated. Yeah. Third or fourth. The Lord can really bring it back when he wants, though.
Yeah, come.
Yep. Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Let's get into some history. There's some history that you white people don't like to hear, but we're going to go into it. All right? You don't mind telling people to never forget about 9/11, or the fucking Jewish rats always want to remind us of the Holocaust.
Right.
But let's go into our history that's documented in the Bible. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
First of all, number one, let's understand that God put us in captivity. The Lord scattered us across the four corners of the earth. Now, I remember when that situation was happening, where there was a bunch of controversy over Kendrick Lamar saying that he was an Israelite. And talking about the curses of Deuteronomy. Now, you had this one coon-ass nigga who was mad because Kendrick Lamar's cousin was saying that God put us in captivity. He said that that was disrespectful. Right? God did put us in captivity. It said the Lord shall bring you. Read it again, huh?
Deuteronomy 28:68, it says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right, now when you go into that word Egypt, it goes back to the Greek word Egyptos, meaning bondage. Okay, Egypt is the house of bondage. Now we're not saying, you're that, I remember I had to rebuke that nigga, some nigga out Toronto, who made a video talking about Hebrew Israelites saying we said that Egypt ain't Egypt. We never said Egypt ain't Egypt. We said Egypt is Egypt for the geographical location,
right,
but it has a meaning.
Yeah.
It means house of bondage.
Yep.
So whenever you mention the word Egypt, that's why you got to deal with the Bible in context, man.
Yep.
But whenever the Bible mentions Egypt, it's not talking about the geographical location. Sometimes it could be referring to bondage. And in this case, it's talking about bondage because the Israelites never went into Egypt again as a nation. Never. Now, these Jewish people like to say that after they got kicked out of Israel in 70 AD, that they was put on ships and took to Egypt.
That's stupid.
And they got these fucking so-called Jewish scholars falsifying information. Cause I remember when that Jewish man did that debate with Sakari.
Yeah.
I don't know what type of fucking history he got talking about. Yeah, here's the proof that, see, this guy said we was put on slave ships and took to Egypt after 70 AD. That never happened, man.
You don't need ships to go into Egypt at all.
Exactly,
bro. You gotta walk in, unless you sailing on some sand like Star Wars.
Yeah.
That never happened. Why the fuck would you need a ship to get from Israel to Egypt, bro?
Right.
You can walk there.
Right.
They used to, Israelites used to literally go back and forth into Egypt. And when there was a problem, they used to flee into Egypt, bro.
Right.
We walked out of Egypt.
Yeah.
We didn't fly out of there. We didn't swim. Wasn't a fucking cruise ship. We walked out of Egypt.
Yeah.
So Lord said he was going to bring us into bondage again with ships. Let's see those ships. These are the ships, man. The cargo slave ships your people put us on. That you're proud about, too. Whenever you say make America great again, you're talking about putting out people on hardcore slavery.
Right.
Because that's the only time America was quote-unquote great. That's the only time you people had white pride, when you put out people on cargo slave ships. And you Arabics and you Africans, you conspired together with the white man to sell the Negro, okay, into slavery, man. It was a triangular slave trade. Okay? The Jewish people financed it. They had a monopoly on slavery. Okay? The Arabics built the ships, and it was help capturing us.
Sub-Saharan slave trade.
And the Africans were selling us, man.
Yep.
They actually had like fucking houses and big ass like establishments where they used to keep us in there. It was like the base. And then the white people would come and they would move us from the African base and put us on the ships.
Yeah, yeah. And that's another thing too. Before the so-called white man came, we didn't have such thing as colors. We knew our tribes.
Exactly, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they got us color coded.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chinese people, the Asian people,
Barack
you're yellow.
Yahweh,
The Native Americans, you're red. The black people, you're black. The Mexicans, you're brown. Get the fuck out of here, man. A German came up with that. Oh, your nationality is not determined by your color. How the hell you gonna call Native Americans red when you devils are red? You're translucent. Your blood show forth through your skin. I ain't never seen a red Native American in my life.
At all.
I never seen a red Native American. So what up with all this red skin shit? And then they got the Chiefs logo is a red with somebody with a red face. Trying to divert the truth that to try to divert from the truth that they're the ones that's really red and put it on the Native Americans. Native Americans are brown, man. You devils are red.
That's right.
You stand in the sun too long, you turn red. You get smacked, you turn red. You get embarrassed, you turn red.
Just like Esau in the Bible.
Right, he was red.
Yep. They get constipated, they turn red.
That's right, bro. See, you hold your breath for too long, you turn
Yeah,
red.
that's right, man.
Look at this lady, she's red as shit.
Yeah,
She's red.
Very red.
Very red. Just like our father, Esau.
Very
See,
red.
we know your daddy, man.
Esau.
We know your daddy.
And Joshua.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, start from the top.
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into